What's up, guys? In this video we're going to be replacing these paver steps here. As you guys can see, these things are starting to fail, and it's a pretty unfortunate situation because they're only about 2 years old. You can see the fill is pouring out from between the blocks. It looks like they filled these with screenings, which is a terrible thing to do, but I'll get into that later. Also, the left side, you can see this was up higher before, right? This was the height. These pavers were also up a little bit higher. It's starting to settle, so I'm guessing that the base is kind of inadequate. And then also, I've never seen someone do this before. There are retaining wall blocks with pavers sandwiched in between. I have no idea why you would want to do this. I'm guessing they put it together like this because they wanted to get the height that they needed, instead of putting another step in place, which we're going to do. Currently there's 4 steps. We're going to make this 5 steps with the landing. We're going to have to cut back this sidewalk, but I'm going to go through all those important details throughout this video, so stick around. So they use the poly sandbag as a shim. That's a first. I've never seen that before. Now look at this right here. You see these voids in here? Obviously they didn't compact anything. Look at this. We didn't pull any material out of here yet. We just removed this paver. That's why everything's sinking. Looks like they just backfilled with the rubble from the old porch. Not properly compacted, and they used the wrong material. So we're almost to depth. We got to bust this out. They left part of the old stairs here, as you can see. This is concrete, but it's not attached to the house. All right, now that our base is done, we got our stone compacted. We're spreading out our chip stone now so we can have a nice level base before we start setting blocks. And we do this to make it a little bit easier. It's less hammering of the blocks to get them level. So we put these pipes in, drop in the chip stone, and then I'll use this big blue level to screed across all of them. All right, our base course is set. We're ready to start building all the steps. Basically how this is laid out, this is going to be the first step, second, third, fourth, and then that fifth one back there is actually going to be the landing. And you can see this is a major difference than how the previous porch was built. Those guys just filled it with, we'll call it stone, but really it was screenings, and then they just put the block on top of it. When you're building a porch this tall, it's 5 steps high, in my opinion, you absolutely cannot just set the course directly on stone when it's up that high. There'll be too much stone underneath, which gives you too much margin for settlement. We just got the last course on up top. Now it's time to start backfilling with our 3/4 clean stone. You can see here the block goes all the way down to our base course. There's 5 rows of block for this top step, 4 rows, 3 rows, 2 rows, 1 row, all the way. It has to be done like this. This is how you avoid any settlement. Any other way of just filling it with gravel and then doing a step like right on top of the gravel with that much stone underneath, you're asking for trouble. This is the best way to do it so it's solid and lasts. All right, so now we're ready to glue some caps on. We dry laid these just to make sure our layout was good. We wanted to see if we needed to make any cuts, and the way it works out, we're good. There's about 1.5 inches on each side of overhang, which matches the front, which is great. We also filled in a couple of these blocks, this end block and that top block with concrete, and that's for the railing that's going to be installed. This way, when we put our anchor bolts in through the cap, they'll also be able to bite into something solid. This back block here, we put a solid block here, and we put a ton of glue underneath. And anybody who's ever used this retaining wall block glue knows that you put enough of this glue on here, it's next to impossible to get them apart. You see all the excess spilling over. So we're just going to tap on these pavers, help settle it into joint some. And then we'll just sweep some more in. Yeah. All right, that's a wrap, guys. This one's all set. Well, I should say almost all set. We are going to come back and put a railing in. We have to order it because I needed to get the correct measurement. It's going to be aluminum railing, and we're going to just probably anchor bolt or tap con it in, like I mentioned before, down through the cap into these blocks. So there'll be a post there, a post here, and then a post at the bottom. Maybe I'll make a short of that. We'll see, because I think it's going to take like a week to come in. We're going to get an aluminum railing. As usual, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and let me know what you think.